Picture this. The last star in the universe flickers and dies. Black holes evaporate into nothingness. The cosmos becomes a cold, dark, empty void, stretching forever. But what if I told you there's a way to cheat death itself? What if humanity could build something so massive, so ingenious, that we could survive not just one apocalypse, but all of them? Today, we're diving into the ultimate question. Can a megastructure help us survive the end of everything? The problem with current survival theories. Most people think survival in a dying universe is simple. Just harvest stellar energy, cool down your consciousness, and hibernate your way to eternity. This idea, popularized by physicist Freeman Dyson, suggests that by slowing down our thoughts and reducing our energy consumption, we could theoretically live forever on a finite energy budget. The theory sounds elegant. Imagine a future civilization called the Noxans, who build massive energy storage systems around dying stars. As the universe cools, they cool their artificial brains accordingly. Since colder computers need less energy per calculation, they could stretch their battery life indefinitely by thinking slower and hibernating longer. But here's where this beautiful theory hits a cosmic wall. The dark energy temperature flaw. The first major problem is that dark energy creates an absolute temperature limit in our expanding universe. No matter how long you hibernate, you cannot cool below approximately 10 to the power of negative 29 Kelvin, the temperature of de Sitter space. This creates an unbreakable temperature flaw that dooms any cooling-based survival strategy. Quantum decoherence. At ultra-low temperatures, quantum fluctuations become increasingly disruptive to information storage and processing. Your consciousness, stored in any physical substrate, would gradually dissolve into quantum noise, like trying to maintain a sandcastle in an earthquake. Proton decay. Even if consciousness could survive the cold, the very atoms making up your storage medium would eventually decay. Current estimates suggest protons have a half-life exceeding 10 to the power of 34 years. But over Google year timescales, even the most stable matter crumbles to nothing. This is where megastructures transform from science fiction into humanity's salvation. Instead of fighting the universe's death spiral with hibernation tricks, we build our way out of it entirely. The Dyson Swarm Foundation. Our survival megastructure begins with a Dyson swarm. Not a solid sphere, but millions of energy-collecting satellites orbiting our star. Unlike the fragile shell designs of science fiction, a swarm can be built gradually and survived catastrophic impacts. Modern satellite technology already proves this concept works. SpaceX launches 240 Starlink satellites monthly. Scale this up over millennia, and a complete Dyson swarm becomes not just possible, but inevitable for any spacefaring civilization. The Alderson disk. Imagine a flat disk with the Sun at its center, stretching past the orbit of Mars. This is an Alderson disk, a megastructure offering millions of times Earth's surface area. Unlike planets, both sides of the disk are habitable, with gravity naturally pointing outward from the central plane. The inner regions near the Sun would be protected by massive heat shields, while the outer edges would require heating systems. But the middle band, the Goldilocks zone, could support billions of Earth-like ecosystems simultaneously. Here's the survival advantage. When one region faces catastrophe, populations can migrate across the disk's vast surface. Asteroid impact? Move to the opposite side. Solar flare? Retreat to shielded sectors. The disk provides redundancy on a scale that makes planetary extinction impossible. The Bishop Ring Network. Enter the Bishop Ring, a rotating space habitat thousands of kilometers in diameter. Unlike traditional space stations, Bishop Rings are so large they don't need roofs. Atmosphere is held in place by artificial gravity from rotation and kilometre-high walls. Multiple bishop rings, each supporting millions of inhabitants, create a distributed survival network. Lose one habitat to cosmic catastrophe, the others continue independently. This modular approach eliminates single points of failure that could doom entire civilizations. Stellar engines. The most audacious megastructure concept is the stellar engine, technology capable of moving our entire star system. The Shkadov thruster uses massive mirrors to create thrust from stellar radiation. Over millions of years, this could accelerate our Sun and all its planets to 20 kilometers per second. Why move a star? To escape cosmic threats before they arrive. Approaching supernovae, rogue black holes, galactic collisions, a stellar engine gives us ultimate mobility. Combining these megastructures creates a layered survival system that addresses every flaw in the original cooling theory. Instead of single computational substrates vulnerable to decoherence, we distribute consciousness across quantum error-corrected networks spanning multiple habitats. Rather than hoping protons don't decay, we build active material recycling systems. Beyond stellar radiation, our megastructure network harvests energy from multiple sources: black hole accretion disk, dark energy fluctuation, and even controlled matter-antimatter annihilation. Energy scarcity becomes impossible when you're drawing power from the fundamental forces of physics. So, can a megastructure help us survive apocalypse events? The answer isn't just yes, it's the only viable path to true immortality. So, what do you think? Are megastructures humanity's path to eternal survival, or are we thinking too small? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more mind-bending explorations